all the time recently. I haven't seen all that's been said. I just know that she's deleted certain things, and he's apparently got something on her.
Which is always interesting, and that's why I say, I don't agree with what he's doing, and he says that it's all right. In that statement that I read to you, he says, "You may not like my style, but I like to think I'm rather a sound bloke," meaning he has information apparently about her. Just last week, Mara, she had her Twitter up, and it wasn't deleted at that point, and she was actually saying something to do with lawyers. She was saying that she was wanting to get lawyers involved because she feels, I suppose, she's being cyberbullied. Leahcim, it seems as though this is somewhat aimed at V or whomever this V person is. Do you think V should be in any sort of legal action, should be scared of legal action?
Well, firstly, to what you just said, Maura was not cyberbullied at all from the experiences I've seen. I actually believe she makes comments. This is just my belief, This is not, people are going to say I'm saying stuff that I've seen, but I'm not. It's just something I believe, just my opinion. But I actually believe she makes comments about herself and blames other people just for the, just to get, just so people don't like the person, including my daughter. I mean, she apparently came into Maura's chat room and said the N-word, and it was all complete. I mean, I'm getting angry now to talk about it. It was all complete BS. My daughter is a well-bred Christian. Oh, I mean, all my children are. My daughter would never say that. She's got black godparents. She's got black friends. It just really, I mean, it just disgusting more just stuff like that. And I can't prove that she does do it, but in my opinion, it's what I don't know anyone else that would do something like that. And as for the whole V thing, I'm not even sure actually what V has said about. I mean, you say cyberbullying. I don't know if has he actually been like calling her names, or I don't. So I don't know if it was cyberbullying or on his part or not. But like I said, maybe he didn't know something, and he just expressed to her privately that he knew it, and she soon deleted all this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, she can't talk about cyberbullying because some of the stuff I've had to put up with from her, not just her, but some of the people in her chat room. I've had name calling, I've had false accusations, I've had my children getting involved, being accused of being a bad parent. I don't see that she could press charges on anyone for cyberbullying.
Right, and that was just one thing that I was thinking of. That this is all via the computer. This is all via the internet. So it can't be physical attacks on her or anything like that. So that's why I'm saying perhaps she's thinking of wanting to charge someone with cyberbullying. But now the question to you, though, you brought up a good. My next lead-in to this question, which is. Do you at all want to pursue any legal action against her, or if she continues to attack your children, do you think you would want to pursue legal action?
Legal action. If it got to my children, and I have spoke to certain people about it, and as much as I don't want to do it, because I believe she does get, if people have been calling her the N-word, that's totally unacceptable. I wouldn't support anyone that had said that, but to get my children involved in this isn't right, and I don't know. At the minute, I'm not pressing charges at the minute, but I'm in the midst of investigating who. I do have some friends in high places, believe it or not, and I am investigating who it actually was in the tiny chat poses my daughter. But I'm not going to go into too much detail. But I'll tell you more about that when I know.
Yeah, I know. That's a hard question to answer, especially if you have talked to somebody. Usually they say, please don't speak about this until it's all over. So I completely respect that. And again, respect your children. We really don't want to get them involved. It is just very sad that someone, an adult, would attack your children like this. A lot of us are puzzled, and that's kind of why we made this diaspora, if you will, or this we splintered off and went to different rooms. In fact, we went to your room first before it became attacked as well. So I mean, this has just been interesting that someone my age, like Mara and I are the same age, we're 26. It just amazes me that someone that's 26 is attacking another person's children, and they don't even live in the same country. It just blows my mind. But I guess since you mentioned you do have friends in high places, my next question would be, some have speculated that you knew or you know the King of Pop, Michael Jackson. What rumors would you like to dispel of tonight on this show about you and MJ? Did you know him?
Yeah, I mean, I'll make it clear. I knew him. I don't know him. I knew him. I just need to make that clear because
Okay.
people seem to don't understand that when I say I knew him. I don't know him. I'm not going to go. You got this on YouTube, whatever. Now, let's just make that clear. I knew him. I do not know him. I didn't know him amazingly well anyway. We didn't go to movies together, anything like that. I spent 1 week with him to study him, and then I saw him again in Vegas in 2008 and London in 2009, all before his death.
Wow, that's very interesting. Now, so does that mean that when you say you knew him, uh, does that mean that he is in fact dead? Do you have contact with him? Does he hate us for what we're doing? If he is alive, or you say you knew, as in past tense, is he dead?
In my opinion, without mentioning names, and about fans' behaviour, there are some fans there that aren't about Michael Jackson at all. They're for themselves. I don't need to mention names because you guys have got eyes, you can tell. But Michael would never hate any of his fans, no matter what they were doing on the internet. Is Michael dead? You know what? This isn't going to make me popular at all. But yes, in my opinion, Michael is dead. From stuff I've heard Michael say um, before about people he surrounded himself with. Um, I can't go into too much detail about this, but yeah, I hope I'm wrong, but I believe he could be very well dead, but murdered. It was not an accident, and don't get me wrong. I hope I am wrong, and I'm not right. But he's out there. I hope he's out there. I really do. But I haven't had any contact with Michael since his passing. Just messages from his family and associates. I know there's informants out there and apparently know that Michael's alive and he is coming back and he listens to stuff on YouTube. I just hope they can back up what they say. I honestly don't know how legit they are. If Michael came back, I think some people may believe it's a double anyway. I mean, surely that's a question that would be raised. I mean, I hope I'm wrong and I hope Michael's out there and he's listening to this now. It's just my opinion anyway, and I sincerely hope I'm wrong.
I have mixed feelings about that too. I hope you're wrong as well, because a lot of what happened around June 25th, 2009 just doesn't make sense with his quote unquote death. But then again, perhaps he really is dead. Now, you said you knew him, and especially around the time of 2008. Did you see any instance of illness? Was he ill in any way? Did he have that lung disease that many tabloid reporters were reporting?
As far as the disease goes, no. I saw him in early 2009 and sometime in 2008, and especially in